Hey, internet friends and family. It's been a few days since I've done a live, you guys. Look, the weather here in Southeast Louisiana is like crazy, but so stinking cold. I didn't know if my internet connection would, stay up long enough for me to do this. So let me get myself situated. I have so much for you guys, but listen, to start this off, as you pop on, just hit the like button, drop over in comments, tell me who you are, where you're watching from. I have so much to share with you guys. It is amazing to see our country come back. I don't know about y'all, but I am, hold on. I'm loving it. Doesn't it get you guys excited? I mean, come on now. We're taking America back, folks. I mean, you have got to feel the energy in that. I mean, how could you not? How could you be sad? Because I know I'm seeing what's happening with them at the border and the sad, sad stories.
Have been canceled. After his inauguration, Donald Trump declared a state of emergency at the Mexican border on Monday.
And I will send troops to the southern border.
And he has.
To repel the disastrous invasion of our country.
As a result, the CBP-1 app, which allows migrants to schedule an appointment to apply for asylum before entering the U.S., has stopped working.
Aww.
This has led to scenes of despair on the Mexican side of the border, where many have discovered their appointments were canceled.
Una de las tristezas más grandes de que ha tenido mi vida primero porque he sufrido mucho para estar aquí donde estoy, este solo que estoy pisando. Por toda Centroamérica es muy difícil. Nosotros nos ven como minas de oro, como banco, y de cualquier forma quieren sacando dinero, ya sea por sobrecostos o por extorsión o secuestro. Y es muy duro uno todo lo que ha vivido, lo que ha pasado.
Let me tell you guys the real truth. All right. Go back to Mexico and make Mexico great again. Go back to Central America and make Central America great again. Go back, because that is not their brightest and their best folks that are being sent to us by the millions at that border. And this nonsense about the 14th Amendment assures birthright citizenship, no, it doesn't. That is an interpretation the liberals took and blew out the water. And yes, Trump signed an executive order to repeal that, to make them go back and look at that. Just because your mama broke into my country and birthed you here does not make you a U.S. citizen. That's ridiculous. Now, this has to be my favorite person of all time.
Do Trump administration pics look like these guys?
Wait, let me find it for you.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
She's so right.
He's putting together a team that can save the world, just not the economy, the world.
The whole world.
Then he got Elon Musk, okay? His role is to see what the government been doing with our tax money, okay?
Yep.
And I'm here for it. Because Elon needs to let me know if they've been spending my money on illegal immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how much money they had on those food stamp cards.
Me too, girl. Me too.
And if they've been sending my money to the prison so men can get transgender surgery.
I feel
They've been
you.
using my money on alien experiments, UFOs,
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, conspiracy theory. And you got the House and the Senate.
That's right.
Man, they're taking over the world.
Yes, we
This
are.
team look like they're gonna conquer the world.
Yep.
Just not the economy, okay? They got Elon Musk to conquer the sky. They got JFK to conquer the food. They got Tom Hartman to conquer the border. What's next? Where's Aquaman? Because that's all who you missing. He gonna be conquering the ocean. And Trump, you must be Thanos. This is one hell of a team.
It is.
I'm here for it. Trump 24. The Avengers 2.0.
I love her because I am fully in agreement. Like, he has put together the dream team. Now, a lot of you were reaching out to me and you're like, oh my gosh, Sam, Trump didn't put his hand on the Bible when he took the oath of office. You guys, I was watching it live. The Supreme Court Justice started the oath very quickly. Melania couldn't even get to right beside Trump because there was somebody standing there. So by the time she got to Trump with the Bibles, he was halfway through the oath. It's not a conspiracy theory. It was bad timing. And things like that happen when you're doing them live. But let me assure you, that wasn't the first time Trump had already been sworn in as president. They had already done it behind closed doors. So not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I mean, come on. They say like only 40% of Americans are Christians anymore anyway. So I'm not sure why the non-Christians are concerned about it. That's just me. And then you had all this nonsense about Elon supposedly saluting Hitler. Let's get into that.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen.
Welcome to Seed.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Okay, so they're saying that he was Heil Hitler. Other people were saying, no, it's a Roman salute. Yet. So funny when the liberals do it. Wait. Let me find a spot. Let me get it there. Wait, hold on, you guys. One day I'll figure out how to keep the glare off of it. Hold on. Okay, now watch. Hand over the heart. Straight out. It's okay when the liberals do it. Pat the chest, hand out. Pat the chest, hand straight out. But he's not the only one. They've all done it.
Einem einzelnen bestimmten Rassenkern, auf dem der Gesamtausdruck des kulturellen Lebens nicht einem einzelnen bestimmten Rassenkern, auf dem der Gesamtausdruck.
It is all in how you perceive it. Do I think Elon was out there doing a Heil Hitler? No, I don't. Elon has Asperger's, folks. I have a master's in special education. Those people are spastic. That is just the reality of it. They make inappropriate noises and hand gestures all the time. And it's mainly because he can't determine what normal people do or approve of. I don't see it being what everybody wants it to be. Hi, Linda. Welcome to see. Thanks for joining the family. So I heard a guy talk about it, and it was actually here. I think it's this one. Hold on.
Dude, like, get in. Why?
Hey, baby.
Why?
Love you.
What do you mean, why? That went great, dude. Yeah, but you did the Yahtzee salute, the thing. The Yahtzee salute? What? I said my heart goes out to you, dude. Wait a minute. Who's saying that? The liberals. They're all over social media. They're literally blasting you. The liberals? What? They don't care about those people. Wait a minute. They don't. Like, you do have a point there. I remember they were like free Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Like, why are they all of a sudden caring now? Because they can't stand America, dude. They want to tear us apart. They want to be divisive.
Amen.
Asperger's, dude. Like, have they not seen me over the years? I'm always acting weird and erratic. You know what? They did the same thing to you on January 6th. They did, didn't they? Yeah, they were all like, oh, Donald Trump caused some people to storm the Capitol. But I remember you said something like, I said, march over to the Capitol peacefully and patriotically. That was it. You know what I think? I think we just shouldn't listen to them. They're just spiteful and bitter. Boy, that sounds like a really good plan, Elon. Almost like you're the smartest man in the entire world. If you voted red, give me a follow.
I'm just saying, folks. I mean, we can make a big deal out of everything. Amen. Can I get an amen? We could literally pick apart anybody. I mean, I think I said the date wrong one time, and I had to answer like 400 comments about, you got the date wrong. I mean, we just have those people in this world, right? I mean, just Find something else to do. Like, get a life. Start there. That'd be like so helpful to the rest of us. I'm just saying.
Trump is ending all federal DEI programs. So diversity, equity, inclusion, just gone out the window. And I could not be happier.
Me either.
Ooh, what a good
So
day
excited.
to be alive. Oh my goodness. Goodbye, DEI. Goodbye. See you later. Sayonara. Who knew? Who knew? Merit and qualifications?
Who knew?
Yeah. Who knew? Ooh, sign me up. Sign me up. I am so thankful that is out the window because who's it helping? Who is it helping? No one needs handouts. Think about it. If you are not fit for a job, then you shouldn't get the job.
Can I get an
if you're
amen?
not fit for the school, you shouldn't get into the school.
Amen, girl.
And
Preach
literally,
it.
statistics will show people that get in based on DEI, affirmative action, whatever, they test lower, they do lower, they're just not qualified, right, for the position, and it ends up hurting themselves and others in the process. And anyways, oh, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord. No more DEI.
No more DEI. If you can't get in because you studied hard enough, you don't deserve that position. If you're basing and getting hired for a job because of your sexual orientation, that's perverted and disgusting. Because I've never worked a job where I walked up to somebody and said, hey,
what's your pronouns?
What's your pronouns? Right, Stephen? Oh, wait, are you heterosexual? No. Are you homosexual? I mean, are you anisexual? Personally, I don't care what you do in your bedroom. I mean, I don't care. And I would hope none of you care what we do in our bedroom. I mean, when did what we do in our bedroom denote whether or not we were going to be good at a job, folks? When a surgeon goes in to surgically repair something on me, I'm not going, well, wait, doc, hey, so what'd you get up to last night? I'm not at all concerned about that. My big question is, where did you train? How many surgeries have you done?
Are you sober today?
Are you sober today? Can I get a breathalyzer before you cut me open? And I think that if America would just you know what? Where are the people in this country? We were known for our free speech. Why are we all so afraid to say anything? We're so afraid that somebody's going to shut us down or fuss at us or tell us we're being rude. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. If we're going to be a country that is great and we're going to be at the top, then we have to be where we're willing to say what's right and say what's wrong. That's right. I agree. Starling Ballet. Look, Elon Musk truly does love America. I am mad about the H-1B visas, and I'm not going to shut up about them. My dad called me yesterday, and he goes, honey, so you don't like Elon Musk? I said, what are you talking about, Daddy? I never said I didn't like Elon. I said, are you referring to my video about the H-1B visas with him and Vivek Ramaswamy? And he goes, well, yeah. And I said, yeah, I got a real problem with that. I've got 4 young adults in this country that I would like to see get a decent paying job so they can stop moving into my middle room with me and my husband. Every couple of weeks, we got a new kid home. You know what I'm saying? We're in the middle of our life. We want our kids out of the house. Is there anything wrong with that? I mean, right, Jana? She doesn't. She really likes them there. I kind of do like my babies home. I'm not going to lie. I do. Guys, it gives me something to do. I'm up in the morning. I'm fixing breakfast for the kids. I'm washing their clothes. They said, hi, Stephen.
When I get up in the morning, she ain't getting up. I don't get breakfast. I had to go to McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't wake up at 5:30 in the morning unless it's summer because it's so hot and I got to beat the sun. But he is right. And look, they said they love you, Steve.
So if any of y'all want to pay for my breakfast tomorrow, y'all can.
He said, if anybody wants to pay for his breakfast tomorrow, feel free. I feel bad for him. And then he comes home and he's like, so what has the kid been doing? Because, they're all in their mid-20s, right? And I'm like, I don't know. They haven't come out of their room yet. He's like, what? So
wake him up.
He'll go wake them up. My thing is this, guys. I want my kids to be successful. But with H-1B visas, it's not about better, more qualified people. It's about cheaper slave labor. And my kids can't make it on slave labor. This is America. Everybody should be thriving. And if we would quit supporting the entirety of the world, it would be okay. We would do it. In fact, I just heard that Trump is, I think it's this one. Oh yeah, this executive order.
Suspending all U.S. foreign assistance programs for 90 days pending reviews to make sure they are aligned with American interests and values.
Go Trump.
The executive order was one among many signed yesterday, and Secretary of State Marco Rubio will be responsible for evaluating foreign aid programs. President Trump is suspending.
Yeah.
President Trump is suspending.
He's suspending all foreign aid, and they should. They should. A lot of that is going to nonsense that Americans would not support. So here's one for you guys. I laughed. His language is a little rough, but I could not stop laughing.
Big Daddy T-Daddy to pump the damn brakes for a minute. He fucking shit up like a badass boss bitch, and he is. He making America great again so fast he give me whiplash. I'm gonna need a MAGA neck brace. I mean, keep doing what you're doing, dog, but listen, at the rate he's going, well, he gonna take 3 years and 12 months off. Like, that's 4 years. 3 years, 11 months, and 3 weeks off. I mean, what's he gonna do for the rest of the presidency? He's gonna have 4 years worth of problems fixed in 7-11 days. Can you believe that? Maybe 14 if the Democrats keep suing him like they are. You bug-eyed bitches may slow him down, but you won't never get him down. I ain't never seen nothing like it. He's wearing me out. I can't even keep up with what the hell going on. He
I
giving
can't either.
shout-outs to North Carolina, even them assholes in California. He putting America first, everybody else lies. He freed this and arrested this, got rid of 550-11-7 gen, and to that we all say, whoop, they fucking do. Signed this, signed that, border crisis, getting ready for the deportation. Saved this app, canceled that app, gave a speech, danced to dance, fucker up our sword fight. Is this man even human? I bet the motherfucker didn't go to bed till 4 o'clock this morning. Probably back up at 4:05 with that damn Sharpie. Home Slice gonna have to hook a generator to that damn thing, put some gas in the pins like a jackhammer. Hell, I was a sawing logs at 4 o'clock. This man got more stamina than I do, and he twice my age. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to reevaluate my whole life. What you think about that, little Donnie? Yeah, I know. Making rubber ducks great again, son. Hey, brother, man, chill for like 12 seconds. I need a rest, Donnie. Go to the spot. I mean, don't, but do. You ain't got to rewrite history in the first 45 minutes. I don't know what the hell going on. Mississippi froze over. Hell, liberals dehydrating everywhere. Ain't nobody give a fuck about that. Hell froze over. That's Louisiana. Everything that ain't snowed under is on fire. And I just need a good, solid ass nap. I never thought I'd say this in my whole life, but Donnie, Don, Teflon Don, take a break. I just need a nap. Get my head back.
This Mardi Gras make raisins.
And yeah, his language was bad, but he's right. I mean, like, have you guys actually seen Trump with that pen? Bro, he ain't playing. It's like executive order, slide it over. Executive order, slide it over. Executive order, slide it over. He is not playing with them. They got the military at the border. We got the CCP app is down. DEI is gone. All aid leaving the United States is canceled. I mean, come on, Trump. The man ain't playing.
Just let me have all my tax money back.
Oh, please, God. Yes. Get rid of income tax, Trump. No more income tax. I'd be so excited. And let's see. There was another one that was really good I had for you guys. It was like super duper funny. Then you hear these crazy, ignorant liberals.
Breaking news, Donald Trump revoked the Equal Employment Opportunity Act of 1965 via executive order. Yes, I did post a...
Okay, so as an attorney,
Right.
that is absolutely false. There absolutely is no truth behind what you just said. That entire video was just a blatant lie. It was blatant false equivalency of actually what was signed. So let me break it down for you, Attorney Martinez. Trump signed an executive order revoking an executive order.
Yes.
What you said is that he revoked an act, which is a law, which is not legal. He cannot do that. He cannot revoke an act of Congress.
No.
What the executive order actually means is that it's taking away DEI hires. So when a company discriminates their hiring based on who someone has sex with in their free time, which was the bedrock of the 1965 executive order, not the congressional law. So basically, instead of hiring people based on who they sleep with at home, off duty,
right? They will now
Right.
be hired again based on merit, education, and qualifications.
Wow.
That's what the executive order says. It takes away no anti-discrimination laws. People of color and women will still be employed fairly. It just takes away DEI hiring and hiring people based on who they have sex with.
Right. Aren't y'all tired of that?
That's what the executive order does. It does not take away anti-discrimination laws, and a president cannot do that. They do not have the power to revoke a congressional law without it being approved by Congress, which is what would cause an overturning, which he did not file for.
Nope.
So shame on you, attorney, because you're wrong. And that's horrible to spread to the masses, to millions of people that follow you. Because you're a liar. And this is why I challenge people of TikTok to not just get their news from TikTok, not even just me. I'm not going to be a hypocrite here and say, I'm always right about everything, only listen to me. I'm wrong sometimes. Sometimes I read an article that's 2 years old, but there's a new one from only a year ago, and I'm not up to date. Shit happens. But challenge what you see on social media.
Yes.
Because people like this are what's making our country even more divided than it already is. And 9 out of 10 times, it's based on a lie. Because people...
Yeah, so let me tell you guys, I'm literally hearing across TikTok that transgender people believe they're fixing to be taken off to camps. I mean, come on.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings.
My husband said it wouldn't hurt his feelings. I mean, my thing is this. FEMA was building camps everywhere for you and me. If Trump hadn't won, we'd be filling those camps right now. I mean, but we aren't sending gay people to camps. That's ridiculous. And if the only way you could get it was by DEI, baby, you didn't deserve it.
I follow a creator on here who's wonderful. His name is Jeff Mead, and he opened my eyes to something very, very important. And instead of reposting it and risking barely anyone seeing it, I wanted to post it myself. So all credit goes to Jeff Mead for this pretty much exact post. But if you guys don't think the media has anything to do with why Trump is deemed the way he is, and you don't think that the media skews things to fit a narrative, you are wrong. And let me show you some proof. Just simple, quick evidence. This was published in 2020. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris named Times Person of the Year, right? Very, very nice article. Look, it's the first time a vice president has been named Person of the Year. Very exciting, very happy, very enthusiastic, right?
It's Time Magazine.
2024, the same exact article. Donald Trump joins exclusive club enjoyed by Hitler, Stalin, and these two that I'm not going to butcher. It's the same award. It's the same magazine. So again, if you don't think the media skews narratives to fit what they believe, what Jessica believes, you guys are so oblivious. And she should be sued for this.
She should.
Full defamation. He already just won a case this week on defamation.
Yep.
$15 million. Because they skew a narrative. They skew the truth to fit what works for them, their personal bias. This is no better. This is worse. This is worse. And it is up to you guys, Republican, Democrat, Independent, whoever, it is up to you guys to see through it. Because we cannot continue to try and help you until our face turns blue and show you clear-cut evidence of the truth for you to just be like, la, 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 la. I hate him. I hate him.
And it goes both ways. It's like I told my dad after we talked about Elon Musk, I said, I don't have anything wrong with him, Dad. I don't dislike him. But I did not vote for him. And maybe I'm different than the rest of the world. But let me tell you guys something. I'm going to watch every person he put into power because I was awake his last term and I saw the backstabbing and the nonsense that happened in our government and the things that should have happened that didn't happen because of unelected bureaucrats. Now, if you are uncomfortable discussing truth, that's on you. I tell you guys that all the time. It's not my job, folks, to try to wake people up. I mean, to try to change your mind. It is my job to share with you facts when I find them and to discuss them with you like adults. Does that mean we're always going to agree? Nope. We don't have to. That's the glory of doing what we're doing here. This is us growing as a community. Where's the one I found the other day? I had one that was super duper good. And I want to show it to you guys.
This boy company is called Zesty AI, and he definitely looks zesty.
Makes a lot. You look zesty. Because even if we think of wildfire, only one. So understanding what each property is actually composed of makes a large difference. Because even if we think of wildfire, only one property out of 3 actually end up being destroyed on average.
Right here.
They've lived in this house for 75 years, and they've had the same insurance. And these insurance people decided to cancel their fire. And we're going through this, and it just happened, and they have no fire insurance. They've lived in this.
Exactly. Because they did a risk assessment and they knew.
Yep, they do risk assessments. Now, if you want to know how dangerous AI is fixing to get, my friends.
Columbia University's got this wild gene prediction model.
Oh, and of course the EU is trying to like wrangle it all in with this AI Act.
If this doesn't get you thinking about the future, I don't know what will.
I think what's really fascinating about these stories is how AI is going like beyond the hype and getting into like real world stuff. Yeah,
totally. Applications with real impact.
Exactly.
So let's start with MIT.
Okay.
They've developed this new AI framework, and they're using something called hierarchical reinforcement learning with sparse reward.
Sparse reward.
Break that down for us. Like, what is that and what's so special about it?
All right. So think about it like this. Imagine you're teaching a dog a really complex trick. Right? Okay. Instead of giving them a treat for like every little tiny step along the way, you only give them the treat when they do the whole trick.
Oh.
Right? That's the sparse reward. You're forcing the AI to figure out the steps themselves.
I see.
Without being like micromanaged every step of the way.
Yeah.
And then the hierarchical part means the AI breaks down the task into like smaller decisions.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a strategic plan and then the tactics to execute that plan.
So it's less about programming every tiny detail.
Exactly.
It's more about like setting the goal and letting the AI find its own path.
Right. Kind of like giving it the destination and letting it figure out how to get there.
Exactly. So what kind of results are we seeing with this?
Well, the MIT team found that it makes these AI systems like 40% faster.
40%?
Yeah, compared to like the traditional methods.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So what does that kind of speed increase mean practically?
Oh, well, I mean, think about it. Like robots on like a manufacturing line, right?
Yeah.
They could work so much faster. Self-driving cars could react to danger like that much quicker.
Wow.
And even like scientific research, right? AI could be processing data and running these simulations like way faster.
Yeah. Okay. So we're talking potential for jumps in productivity across like a ton of different fields.
Absolutely.
That's exciting.
Yeah. And this is probably just the beginning of what this kind of AI can do.
Yeah. I have a feeling that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's shift gears.
And let's discuss that. It's going to take 4 times the energy to run these AI systems, and it's going to take twice as much water. Okay. Just get ready for it, folks. Somebody asked this question just now. So why is Trump supporting this? Well, it's a bit like the atomic bomb. Once that knowledge became public, everybody is going to create it. So therefore, he who creates it first controls it. So it would be remiss not to get a handle and some legislation in place about this AI. It's not putting it back in the box. There is no putting it back into the box, folks.
It's an AI. It'll unwrap itself.
Amen, Stephen. It's AI. Simply unwrap itself. I mean, at this point, that's over. At this point, it's understanding that we had better figure out how to use it in good ways and put some boundaries around it to stop it from becoming the most dangerous thing this earth has ever seen. I love you. Have a blessed day. You coming working a full day?
That's what we do.
But I mean, I thought maybe you would let you guys go because it's so cold.
It's not cold enough for him because he's still in the house.
Of course he is. How
Catch y'all on the flip side.
I love you. Be safe. I got a beard hair in my lipstick. That's always fun. Yeah. That's right. AI can be used for good or evil. That's right, Leslie. Everything can, guys.
They're not going to drive me around, though.
That's right. I don't want a self-driving car. You hang that up.
I drive myself, or I ain't going. I ain't driving my wife for me.
Yeah, he don't even let me drive him, you know. But I mean, think about the things that AI could be used for if we get a handle on it. I haven't finished paying the bills. Sorry, did you need it? Oh, well, go ahead and take it. Take it, and I'll do it when you get home. Take it.
I love it when you force me to do stuff.
You just love it when I make you take the money, right? Yeah. I love you. Have a good day. All right, guys. Right, because you got all the money. Honey got the money. This was like my favorite clip ever. Walking the thieves. Bye. Bye, Biden. Bye, darling. Hey, Maureen. I'm so glad to see this man leave. Now, here's the thing. Let me find the clip where I know I still have it. Hold on. There is a clip out there where, let me see.
Is about to sign several executive orders. Executive orders related to immigration. I will point out that this is already having an impact on the U.S. southern border. Just a short time ago, we learned that Customs and Border Protection has actually shut down what's called the CBP app. Now, that was instituted during the Biden administration. And what it did was that it allowed asylum seekers to make appointments for initial asylum screenings using an app on their phone. Well, just within the past.
Oh, sorry. She's going to start calling because my god baby wants to come over. He's going to have to wait. Sam's working. There is something.
Biden. I do stand Biden, and I say
this one. Let me see.
Listen up. In some ways, I actually kind of feel sorry for Joe Biden. I mean, he's in the twilight years of his life. He is not, obviously, has not been in charge for some time. And I know this by personal observation, and now the whole world knows it. It's been very, very concerning to me over the last, year and a half since I've had this. Can you tell us the story when you say personal observation?
Damn.
Well, I mean, it's public now because the Wall Street Journal got it and put it on the front page. But January a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, I had been asked. I became speaker in October 2023, and there were all sorts of big national security concerns and everything going on. And I started requesting a meeting with the president because, I'm kind of old school. I'm a constitutional law guy. The Speaker of the House should be able to talk to the president, especially in times of great national interest and calamity. But they wouldn't let me meet with him, and his staff kept giving me excuses. This went on for like 8 or 9 weeks. I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker, he doesn't have time. What are you talking about? I'm second in line of the presidency. He has time. I need to talk to him. I can't say the classified parts, but we had some big national concerns at the time that I was losing sleep over. Finally, I just went to the Hill press corps and said, the president is not being allowed to meet with the speaker. There's a problem. So they started putting pressure on him. Long story short, they finally relented. They invited me to the White House. I show up and I realize it's actually an ambush because it's not just me and the president. It's also Kamala Harris, Chuck Schumer, Hakeem, the whole CIA director, everybody. And then so I walked in the Oval and I know what this is. They're going to hotbox the speaker on Ukraine funding. That's what it was. This is probably third week of January. We sit down, we're in the midst of it, and the whole conversation, and I'm going, we don't need to have this conversation. The president reaches over just like this. We're sitting right next to the fireplace in the Oval, and he grabs my arm and he says, the speaker and I just need a couple minutes together. Would y'all just leave us alone? And I looked up on the faces of some of the staff standing around the wall, and they're like, oh, no, he did it. So he called him. He's the commander-in-chief. So everybody leaves, and he and I are standing awkwardly in the middle of the Oval Office right over the rug by that coffee table. And I said, Mr. know and what do we do? But first, real quickly, Mr. President, can I ask you a question? I cannot answer this from my constituents in Louisiana. Sir, why did you pause LNG exports to Europe? Like, I don't understand. You know, liquefied natural gas is in great demand by our allies. Why would you do that? Because you understand, we just talked about Ukraine. You understand you're fueling Vladimir Putin's war machine because they got to get their gas from him. And he looks at me, stunned, and he said, I didn't do that. And I said, Mr. President, yes, you did. It was an executive order, 3 weeks ago.
Oops. I dropped the phone. Anyway, hold on, because you got to hear this.
Yeah, you definitely did that. And he goes, oh, you talk about natural gas. Yes, sir. He said, no, you misunderstand. He said, what I did is I signed this thing we're gonna conduct a study on the effects of LNG. I said, no, you're not, sir. You paused it. I know. I have the export terminals in my state. I talked to those people this morning. This is doing massive damage to our economy, national security. It occurred to me, Barry, he was not lying to me. He genuinely did not know what he had signed. And I walked out of that meeting with fear and loathing because I thought, we're in serious trouble. Who is running the country? Join me on Discord.
All right. So who was running the country? Let me tell you guys what happened. That happened. Everything that Joe Biden has done in the past 2 years, he has no clue. So all those pardons, all those thousands of people pardoned by Joe Biden, all of that can be overturned if Trump fights it hard enough. All of it. Because every executive order Joe Biden signed, it was the people, the CIA, the FBI, the ATF, Homeland Security. It was all of those people running this country and not our president. Every one of them should be in jail for treason. For treason, you guys. God bless you, Miss Kathy. Look, if you want to help with the snow, guys, we're up to about $1,000 of the $2,200 we need to test the snow. So I've got to get off. I've got to make some phone calls to some of the labs so I can get these snow samples there. I love you guys. Share this video. We have to get this information out there. Be looking for Leslie and I's book. It should be ready in about 6 weeks for sale. It's called Growing Under a Poison Sky. There will be a trilogy because the next book, can't tell you the title yet, but it'll be coming out and it's going to have to do with this geoengineering and all this fake snow. But I'll need these results for that book. I'm super excited. We love you guys. Your support is what makes this channel so great. The information you send me, the comments that you write, I read them all because you matter to me. This country matters to me. Our children having a right to be successful in the land that their forefathers fought for is important to me. I saw a video the other day and said, what happens if there are no more white people? Well, I want you to go look at countries that don't have white people. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that one race is better than the other. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there is a mindset that has been passed down with certain ethnicities, and that does matter. So I love you guys. Be safe. Be blessed. Get out there, do something so that God can bless the works of your hands, friends. Love you.